Problem number 2 on the test. It's a little bit different than the other lecture, so this will be online. It's 6a cubed b squared and 2a cubed b and 14a squared b cubed. Now remember, I showed it a different way last time, so I'm going to show it a different way now. I want you to realize what's going on. First of all, the a's and the b's are already in their exponential form. So why even put them? Why even find their GCF? We know what their GCF is. The GCF is the exponential form that has the lowest exponent. GCF, greatest common factor, has the lowest, implies the lowest exponential form. Okay, so right off the bat, I know that the lowest A3, A2. The lowest B, B2, B1, B3. Those, right off the bat, I'm done. I got that done. The GCF with my letters, the variable GCF is equal to B or A squared B. Those are the ones with the lowest exponent. So, boom, got it. Now I deal with the numbers. 6, 2, and 14. Okay? Now I got to deal with the numbers. So, when I deal with the numbers, I look at upside down division. Okay? And then I go, okay, the GCF, I'm going to do in blue, or, oh, no, I'll keep it in green. Green, so GCF. When I do upside down division, this column will be the GCF. So, what goes into 6, 2, and 14? 2. And what's left? 3, 1, and 7. Does anything go into 3, 1, and 7? No. So my GCF is 2. So, I know my variable GCF. I know my numeral GCF. So, it's, GCF equals 2a squared b. Okay? But what if, I'm going to keep this on the same thing. We'll move it. What if we got a problem like the rest of our problems where it's like a binomial or it's a trinomial? Okay? How do I do it? It's the same thing. Okay? 6x cubed y minus 9x squared y cubed. Okay? So, this is problem number 3. Okay? So, I look at this and I'm like, okay, I need to find my variable GCF. Again, I'll do it in green. My variable GCF. That means it's the exponents with the lowest exponents. The variables with the lowest exponents. So, x3, x2. x2. y1, y3. y1. So right now, my variable GCF is x2y. Those are my lowest exponents. My numerical GCF is 6 and 9. Okay? And when I break that down, I have 2, no. 3, yes. Twice and 3 times. So, does anything go into 2 and 3? No. So my GCF, my numerical GCF, okay, is 3. So now I know that my GCF is 3x squared y. Okay? Now, when I do that, if I want to break it down, right, that can be separate. Now, sometimes I need to see both of them, right? So, sometimes you might have to do something like this. 6x squared y minus 9x squared y cubed. And just upside down division it. Okay? So, right off the bat, why not just do your variable GCF? In other words, I go through here and I go, which one? Oh, wait. X cubed. Sorry about that. Got to write it right. Otherwise, you get it wrong. So, but you look at which exponent is the lowest on your variables? Right there and right there. So, pull out x squared y. Deal with your variables first. What's left? Well, x squared times what is x cubed? Times x. And y times what is y? Just nothing. If you times it by y, it'll be y squared. So, you have to remember, you go, how many of these there are? 2? 2 plus what is 3? So this is, remember, it's when we multiply, we add exponents.
So this is another way of doing it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the way I really want you to get to in doing it by factoring out, everything. Okay. So we do the variables first, and we say x plus what is 3? X plus 1, or I mean 2 plus what is 3? 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus what is 1? 1 plus 0 is 1. So I'm not going to have anything there. Okay? Minus 9. And then 2 plus what is 2? 2 plus 0 is 2. So I'm not going to have anything there. 1 plus what is 3? 1 plus 2 is 3. So I'm going to have 2 y's there. And that's what it leaves me. Does that make sense? A little bit? Okay? So what we're doing is we're using our exponential rules. Right? And we're saying when we multiply two powers with the same base, we add exponents. In the same aspect, when we divide them, we what? When we divide 2 powers with the same base, we subtract. So, if I'm going to divide this out, which is really what I'm doing, 2 from 3 is 1. 1 from 1 is none. 2 from 2 is none. And 1 from 3 is 2. See that? And that way it might make more sense. It's really how you want to go about it. Do you want to go about it like this? Or do you want to go about it like this? But you have to get there some way, somehow, because we're going to be finding the GCF. The first way to find it is that, like we said, the GCF is already given because it's the lowest exponent. So if you don't know that, write it in your notes. The GCF has the lowest exponents. Okay? That way when you look at something with exponents, like variables always have their exponents, right? Then you can go, okay, I got this. GCF has lowest exponents, so the lowest exponents between them, x3, x2. Oh, it's x2. y1, y3. Oh, it's y1. So I circle them really quickly so I know what I'm pulling out. That's what I'm going to pull out. That's what's sitting here, right? X2, Y1. Now, how do I get to the next level? Well, if I'm dividing, which I am, I'm pulling it out. So I am, remember, upside down division. I'm truly dividing it out, right? Then I got to subtract exponents. 2 from 3 is 1. 1 from 1 is none. 2 from 2 is 0. None. No x's. 1 from 3 is 2. 2 y's. Okay? And then I move on to the numbers. Okay? I'm done with the variables. So now I move to the numbers. What goes into 6 and 9? 3. You guys get that, right? You get that. Okay? So 3 goes into 6 how many times? Twice. You divide 6 by 3. So if you get that, you should be able to get that you're dividing this by this. And when you divide powers with the same base, you subtract exponents. So you have to get to know that. You have to get to know that. That's powerful. So 3 goes into 6 twice. And 3 goes into 9 3 times. Does anything else go into 2 and 3? No. So what am I left? I'm left with this. And what's here? I'm left with 3 times x squared y. So now I have my 2 factors. So if it asks for the GCF and that's all it asks for, bam, that's easy. But if it asks for you to factor it, a little harder, right? But the cool thing is, you're really doing it the same way. Upside down division. And if we get to know this way, it'll really work for you. All right, how much time? 12 minutes. I'm going to try to squeeze in 2 minutes one more problem. The next problem. A squared b plus 15ab squared minus 30ab. I'm going to go fast because I want to show you how you can do this. Keep it in green. Alright? The A with the lowest. 2, 1, or 1? 1. The B with the lowest. 1, 2, or 1? 1. Okay? So I'm going to pull out A, B. What am I left? 1 from 2 is 1. And then 1 from 1 is none. Okay? So I've got 10A plus 15. 1 from 1 is none. 1 from 2 is 1. Minus 30. 1 from 1 is none. 1 from 1 is none. Okay? And then I keep going. Now numbers. 2, no. 3, no. 5, yep. 5 and the 2a plus 3b minus 6. Nothing else? That's a 6. Okay? Okay, nothing else, so I bring that down, and I bring this down, and I got 5ab. And right there